well. Uh, in these ups and downs, intense, collective, energetic energies. Today I wanna feel called to go back. Go back when it all started like 3 years ago. My spiritual awakening. It all started with a heartbreaking, very very strong. You know, along with the mother of my child in the U.S. Blocking me from stop seeing him. I was living in an island in Portugal. It was all. I was in this heartbreaking moment. All this happening, I was already living in my mother's household. I stayed there for 2 years. Very narcissistic traits. This is not to bring judgment or anything. Because whatever people, whatever situation, may trigger on us is, it's ourselves to look within, and at the same time, people can only reach at their own level of consciousness. You know what I mean? You can't expect them to be. So they only know what they know, what they've been taught. So with their traumas, their wounds. Not everybody is meant to awaken spiritually this lifetime. Going through all that, being in a household for 2 years with a family, that I didn't have it too at the same time, but I know that I wasn't unconditionally loved. I wasn't accepted. I had to do and be and follow certain ways. Always being very, very aggressive energies, intense energies. So 2 years of all this, I decided to enough is enough. I went through, that period. It gave me some understanding about myself and what I was going through. A lot of fear, I wasn't even, I had an idea, but I'm still in the process. So, it takes a lot of time for us to unlearn and heal some intense childhood traumas, mother wound, father wound, among other things that I'm not ready yet to express. It takes a lot of time, and there's no mistakes, and seeing this, like, my path has been very alone throughout this journey. I've connected with people, but I've been always supported. It's a path that you have to do it alone. You have to go alone, and it's very intense. It's very dark, very beautiful at the same time. you see the miracles, you see the blessings, you see God, source, the universe supporting you through the journey of awakening, remembering, and healing the soul, spirit within you. Like, for example, I can see I have evolved at a certain level. A couple months ago, to be here in the camera speaking, just this was like, for me, it was one of the I was so blocked, so there's been some powerful healing changes within me and understanding of who I am, this highly sensitive psychic empath, that's the self in me. I through this journey I've noticed I'm very much in between both worlds, the spiritual world and the physical world. So I am learning from both, And now at this moment I'm in the process really to detach more from the self and embody the true inner being within me, and to bring forward all the magic, the miracles, the joy, the unconditional love, the amazing experience, traveling around the world. That is my destiny, my purpose. It's done already. It's part of it. It's in my heart and my soul. This to say, I do tend to deviate a little bit, so have a little bit of patience, if that's okay. So 2 years of that, that was very chaotic, very painful. Know that we are not victims. It's all a purpose in this, and as many of you know, and if you don't know, there's a purpose for it, and you have to sit with it, you have to go through it, and no matter what, always choose love. Always choose love. So 2 years of that, and I had enough. I did mention this already, but I did went to, I did went to Egypt. That I stayed there for 10 days. It was beautiful. I feel that I'm repeating myself now because I think I talked a little bit about this already. But I stayed there for 10 days, and I felt that I didn't really do. I was so in that fear state mind, trauma, so many things that I didn't really, connected as I wanted to, and did the things that I really wanted to do. But, eventually I will go back there. I know that for sure. And then from there, I did went to Greece. I had a little bit of money still left, and then from there, like I said before, I went to Portugal. Went back to Portugal, after 3 days in Greece. And from there, I did start walking from Algarve to Malaga, Spain, with no money, just my backpacking. What I wanted to say is that through this journey of walking, walking with him, with the universe, it was really hard on the body, on the feet. I had to humble myself to ask for food, I was always taking care of it. I was always protected. In so many ways, it was just, all this process is, it's the healing process. It's, like I said, I was very much in the self. Now I'm working and detaching from the self, because for me, I truly know what is part of me to embody the spirit and to detach from the self, as many of us do, because we are really unlimited beings, we are powerful. And until we sort of just be living, and thinking that we are the bodies and going, react by the body emotions, will be very, very limited in many, many ways. But this to say, I did like 400 and something kilometers from all that time, all that walking. I made some amazing photos that I do post in here. I'm going to be posting more on YouTube. Photography, it's one of the things that I love to do. There's a lot of things I love to do. I like to limit myself. And you should limit yourself too, because we all have many, many gifts. Even that the society, the world may not, value them or put value. You have to, that's where you're gonna have to come out of the human self and give it the spiritual value. Everything else will happen. Just to say, so I did that, and that walking was really wow. It was really challenging. A lot of crying, a lot of hurt, a lot of purging. But I was always protected, and you are always going to be protected too. Always. If you are in this path, just sort of lost, you don't know, you just have to walk something, like I did. No matter how hard it is, trust that you are always protected. You will always be protected. And be aware of the thoughts, the wounds within our bodies, within our minds. Be aware of all those. Sit with them. Don't be scared of confronting yourself. Confront yourself. I had many, many times. Where I was to a point of losing my mind from my own traumas, my own wounds, and then psychic attacks that I have been getting, but I don't get as many now because I know I got stronger. They don't have no power over me, and going through, some people, that traumatized, unfortunately, sexual traumas, narcissistic ways, because I used to tend to attract a lot of those people, and they unfortunately they don't wish you the best. But let's always find forgiveness, compassion for them, because they do not know what they do really. They really don't know. Forgive yourself, love yourself. It's so important. Loving yourself, it is key. Loving yourself and forgiveness it is really key. So know that you're always protected. Trust me, I've been in this journey now it's gonna go for 4 years. But being in the unknown completely, I could say probably a year and a half, 2 years. And then from there I reached Malaga, and then like I said, I received some money, and I went back to Portugal to take care of that, and then I did went to Peru. I know I did mention this already. I went to Peru, did my 8 ayahuasca ceremonies, where let's talk a little bit about this, I guess. From 8 ceremonies, 3 of them, they didn't really happen much. It was just the medicine in my stomach trying to coming into me, being very easy on me. It was a lot of unconditional love, so much unconditional love. And then the first true experience that I had, it was really so intense, where there was a lot of visuals, but there was an entity speaking to me, and the visuals were like, as this entity speaks to me, it was a visual of creation. She was telling me, I feel it was, God, source, the universe, whatever. I like I said, I don't like to give it name, because he has no name, and he showed me that we truly are gods and others within this vessel, within this party. We are truly omnipotent, powerful. It's just that our Father is greater than I am, and we are. And with great power, great responsibility comes, and we should always use this power with love, for the greater good, and show me to the purpose. There's a lot of this people, it's like a trend now, purpose. For me, I'm not judging, but I'm a little bit saturated with it. I don't mean no, the true purpose is really, a lot of people feel called to do certain things, but the main purpose is to find that love within you, and to give and to share with others, to support others unconditionally. That's the main purpose. And then just once you know this, just follow your heart, do what makes you happy, be loving, kind toward others, giving, that was my first experience, and a lot of conditional love, so much unconditional love. And then my second experience, uh, she she uh, I really wanted to know. Ayahuasca doesn't give doesn't give you what you want. That's what they say. For me, I really wanted to know who I am. You know, and we are our ancestors. This lifetime, my strongly bloodline ancestries are show me ancient Egyptian bloodlines in me, and very connected with Ra. Yeah. uh, and Native American. I know it's. I try to see if there's any relations, but there isn't. But it all makes sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, for who believes in reincarnation, I know this. We will have this understanding. You know what I mean? We are the soul spirit, and there's many. We are made of many ancestors within ourselves. This lifetime for me, it's really, it's the warrior within me, the rebel, as I always was, and the wisdom, the knowledge that I receive, that I have within me, to bring out to this world that I have been doing. I'll keep doing it, and more and more. Yeah, my second experience. So she showed me my Native American and my Egyptian bloodlines very strongly, very intensely, and this was like in different. One experience was show me my Egyptian bloodline, and then the next one she showed me Native American. And it was really. Whew. Maybe some other time I'll go more into detail about it. And then I had one of my last experience was it was so intense. I don't remember. All I know is they say I kept falling and getting up. I remember just being, what the hell happened to me? I was on the floor, sitting down alive. What the heck? It's really wow. I want to get up, and then I remember, what? I keep being laying down on the floor. What's happened? So yeah, but it was really, really heavy. Like, not painful, just really intense. And from there, you know, it wasn't, it was what it was, you know what I mean? But the self in me wants to. Let me check something. Okay, sure something. The self in me, was a retreat. I wanted to be, I was expected to be more loving, and it was, I guess it's just the self. It's whatever. It was what it was. And so from there, I did came to Costa Rica. That's the year of experience in Costa Rica, and that's something that I really want to speak about it, because that was really the main transformation and the main enlightenment, healing part of this journey. I think I'm going to leave you guys for now. I will come back tomorrow. I don't want to be making too many long. Ooh. What's happening there? That was strange. Don't really want to do very long videos. I will talk forever. This part of Costa Rica, I really want to. I maybe do a really a longer one with that, because I really want to. This is a very powerful changing like moment. People just start to come around and actually feel, you know. So I'll leave you guys with a last message. Always choose love. Always choose unconditional love, no matter what. Always, no matter what. It's always so sure. I know that you're always supported and you're always loved, even if your mind tells you something else. It's just because you haven't grasped yet the whole thing. You will. Okay? I will see you soon. Much love.